So this video is not going to be the most detailed or visual example, but I did want to get on and just kind of talk about it because it might be a little confusing. I'm just looking at the words on here. So basically for an assignment, we were told to find miscellaneous circular items around the room and to take measurements of the distance around it and the distance across. So we were all asked to do this. I chose to do a penny container and a fire extinguisher. And I did take measurements around and across the objects and wrote them down here. So I'm just writing those down. Once we were finished with this assignment, we did go onto the board and everybody wrote their answers down. And then we were asked to divide the around distance, or the circumference, by the diameter, which is the distance across. So once I did that, I did find some numbers. They were not the correct numbers because, of course, it is really hard to find accurate measurements of a circle. And I used inches rather than centimeters, which made it a little bit more inaccurate. But ultimately, the goal of this assessment was just to help us realize that circumference divided by diameter does equal pi, which is a large number, 3.1415, etc., etc. But the class did average a number fairly close to that. So this is just stating that the formula for finding pi is C divided by D, and then something that we can kind of go off of that for multiple formulas. So that's what was important about this, was C divided by D equals pi, but that also means that pi times D equals C. It could also mean, since the radius is half of the diameter, that C equals 2 pi r. There's a few different ways that you can go about it, but that was the overall goal, and that was what this taught me about learning formulas within circles.